I'll just put us here for now. Cool. Right, so just a quick overview. Some Garou, the Lake-caern was abandoned, basically. Bison hasn't showed up since. Some survivors from Lake-caern moved to join other septs in the heart in Puszcza itself. In Puszcza itself, in Red Rock, to name it. You guys lost 2 red tiers, so your sept, the sept of the heart of the forest, Bison's guardians, and the red tiers is made of Lukas, Alina, Alek, Johan. We'll have to say a word for Victor, who died at Lake-caern. And 2 red tiers died then, so there's 5 left. 5 of them are left. Alyosha, Kat, Vladimir, Young Tree, and Tongue of the Wild. So there's 9 of you at the heart of the forest. Only 2 of the red tiers I see are lupus born. So I think that 3, the Alyosha, Kat, and Vladimir, probably enjoy a hotel or some place to be. I don't know where they could stay. They possibly you cannot fit the whole sept into your hideout.
A house, yeah.
You know. So they'll probably be renting little cottages here and there on the outskirts of the forest or in the Białowieża village. And that would do. I think Young Tree and Tongue of the Wild as Lupus born could be just fine. You know, hanging with the Berliners and just living the life of a white wolf in Puszcza. Just like Johan is doing. Johan is lupus born, doesn't give a shit. Actually, I think lupus born, most of them hate. There is an exception actually, because Young Tree, he was lupus born, but you remember, Alina, we had this talk on the way, and Young Tree is a lupus born philodox, children of Gaia. But the thing with him is he quickly got fascinated by human culture, civilization and stuff, history. He's a 20. He looks like a 20-year-old human. Tall, lean, blonde, young man. Yeah, but he studied actually a lupus who studied philosophy and literature in Russia. And who had not the time to get a diploma because they were forced to exile. All the children of Gaia were kicked out of Russia. So, well, I think he'll be looking for, they'll probably have a little gaff somewhere in the village in Białowieża. Those 4. Alyosha, Kat, Vladimir, and Young Tree, they'll rent a house, and there'll be those weirdos Russian who just moved in that little town and live together. You know, it's like, what a...
They're weird.
Yes, what the hell. So that's for you. quick overview of the other septs. From hearsay, or I don't know, maybe you fetched news over the couple weeks that followed. We're not going to go like super deep in, like we'll meet first person. The first scene will be like 2 weeks, max 2 weeks after the last events.
Okay.
So at Red Rock, Ophelia is running the show once more. She's again the leader of the Sept, and her pack, the Puszcza, the Crystal Tears, has come again because the Puszcza's vanguard has been decimated, basically. It's a weird pack because she's one Silver Fang with Altar on Fire and Never Speaks Twice, 2 Shadow Lords, and not a Whisper, a Heart Warden. So there's a single Silver Fang and 2 Shadow Lords in the same pack. And the other pack, the Burn Them All, there's 3 of them left. So Crystal Tears, basically 5 of them died. Darius had died back in the days at St. Maccabeus Hill. So 4 died. Well, Buffoon, he died. He lost a duel during the moot. 3 died. Yeah, Moira, Finger Crossed, and Daria, the Pathless. They died at Lake-caern. From the Burn Them All, 2 died at Lake-caern. So there's only 3 of them. And there's a new leader there. Then at the Cliff of Sorrow, there were, a total of 4 of them died at the Lake-caern operation. So basically, since the start of the campaign, 16 Garou have gone. 15 or 16. We have the Pose Mother with that guy. They moved to the Mouth of Infinity, yeah? Yeah. There's only 2 of them. 3 of them died at the Lake-caern, so they just claimed the Mouth of Infinity, the Fisherman's Lake from Granag, saying that one man wasn't enough to manage such a big cairn. And they went to war and lost 3/5 of their number. So now there is only 2 of them to manage the Fisherman Lake.
Oh my god.
And news will come. It will actually first person it. I have something lined up about that for you guys. And about the Lake-caern, about the Visionary Eel Sept, they lost 5 during the fight, or before you arrived. One survivor has been supposedly captured and brought to Chernobyl. Two are chasing, were sort of like keeping track of that and running after going into Chernobyl's direction, so they have not been seen yet. But again, Marek is Alek's father, was exiled, and the last one, Never Speaks Twice, who was already a former member of the Heart of the Forest during that scandal, that he had moved to the Lake-caern, and now he's moving back to the Crystal Tears, to Ophelia's pack at Red Rock. This Ragabash Shadow Lord. So all in all, it's a pretty harsh winter on the Garou society of Puszcza. Septs are, trying to recompact, to reform, to find a new identity. New pacts have been formed. People really had to make an effort to, just swallow the hard truth, get used to the new consensus, the new state of affair. I mean, the good news is that the heart of the forest is beating again, is doing better and better. I mean, it's recovered. It's you don't know what's the full potential of a cairn like that. It possibly never going to go back to the potential it had. It used to have. I don't know, at 30,000 years ago. You know what I mean? The heart of the forest is not what it used to be. Cannot. But it's better than last year, for sure. Because there was, since the 60s, there were 20 years of just the thing was abandoned since that forgot his name now, the former. And so the reputation of the bone knowers have been, fixed, reestablished, reaffirmed. And I think before we go first person, Mouth of Infinity, Curse of Valor. Yeah, there are a couple of sort of like hard sort of like Lake-caern isn't tended anymore. The dam and its workers and stuff, the company has abandoned the dam, which isn't good. I mean, if there is a dam, at least you want sort of like to do maintenance, but now it's over. So the place is becoming, although the Dratosi was gotten rid of, the dam isn't mended anymore by humans, and this place is becoming sort of a haunt. And there are sayings that now it became haunted by an invisible woman. You guys suspect that it's the spirit of the lake, who's called the Lady of the Lake, and human children, mortals. There's a new, country urban legend about the place that they hear her dirge, being sang over the water of the lake. So an abandoned cairn at Majdaga. Kupala is a demon. Kupala was here when the world was invented. He's not just a tourist. He was part of the first, the first powers that created the Earth. And it's not something you can kill. So it's something you make a deal with. It's not that it's running the show. It's just part of the picture. There is no like banishing an entity like that. If you manage to do that, Like you need to summon like to make deals with actual like cosmic, real like high grade entities. And at this point of the campaign, that's not happening. It's one thing to kill a vampire, even if he's 500 years old, but to get rid of a demon, it's next level. And yeah. The thing as well with Red Rock, Ophelia back in leadership, Alta on fire, and the other Alta on fire and Never Speaks Twice, two Shadow Lords. Shit, they have to get along. They have to. And it's not that there is a conspiracy against if there is one, it's I don't know. Those guys are tolerating each other, and they make do. There was too many losses now recently to play pride games and stuff. All right, is there possibly let's go there. Let's go to your hideout. And have a listen at them three. Johan is possibly there as well. Yagel is inside Grandfather Wolf's body, roaming around the bone of the house, you know. But you four with Johan are there, and let's listen to them. Victor is missing and will be missed. He sacrificed himself to get rid of the Dratosi. Johan wasn't there. And Johan is kind of pissed off, you know? Like he kind of used to, you know? Very tough, you know, strong man sitting at this kitchen. I guess you've sort of like rehabilitated the place sort of a bit, you know? You had this moment of cleaning the house and stuff. You went in the attic and all that. Johan goes like, yeah, had I been there. He looks at Alek, you know. That prevented that stupid Philodox to break the horn at least. If a patron spirit cannot keep up, then it's on the Garou to make things work. Victor was weak, confused. Now he's gone and his sacrifice is wasted. What a fucking joke.
Watch your mouth, Johan.
Look, he's gone, Bison is gone.
Johan always has a strong opinion. That's just his way.
You keep on saying if you were there, Johan.
Arguing amongst each other.
You keep on saying if you were there, Johan, but you weren't. You don't know what happened. You don't know what it was like.
Well, tell us then.
Just like an instant, like 1,000-yard stare. This little like 14-year-old. I don't want
15 now. You grew up 1 year.
15.
Hmm.
Oh,
It's
big
1989.
difference. I think he had like just 1,000-yard stare as he like looks out the window. I was like, I can't even describe it. It wasn't supposed to be like that.
Why do you think she prepared for war? Why do you think she built that weapon? Why do you think they went like 14 of them?
It was supposed to be a slaughter, Johan. We went with 15. We came back with 3. And we can't even get the bodies. They're stuck in the Umbra.
And what are you now complaining?
I'm not complaining. I'm talking about the situation.
The situation is clear. You were out of your depth, unprepared. And you couldn't trust your
Unprepared.
elders, whoever they are.
And why should I trust my elders? They're the ones who ran into a trap when we went to the Umbra. See, right there, you don't even know. You weren't even there. You weren't there as they got split apart. They got ambushed. Those were my elders.
Don't blame them for splitting apart. We decided to do that.
No, during the battle, Lucas, they got distracted. They're too angry. They left me and Victor to fight that Jerosi by ourselves.
That's not the version I heard, you fucking liar.
And what version have you heard? From who?
What I've heard is that you left the pack run forward and you got rid of their leader in their back. Yeah.
I let the pack run forward.
Oh yeah. Alta on Fire was
I don't-
there.
And he ran away. Like a coward. He left us to fight by ourselves.
He saw you
We could've
kill
used him.
Moira. Without even challenging
saw it.
her.
It was a challenge.
During war, you're not supposed
That
to
was-
do that. Be prepared to pay the price. The next smooth. I wouldn't like to be you.
Altar and Fire better be prepared to pay the price for running away. I have witnesses. People were there.
You know what's the problem?
I'm sure you're gonna tell me, Johan.
It's the tribes. When there was one tribe, was all good. But since politics, it's over. The Garou nation is the problem. And you fell into that trap, you little Silver Fangs. You playing politics? And you're trying to play politics with a hammer? I've had
The
enough.
hammer?
He stands up and he exits the house. And a couple of minutes later, you hear the hammer, actually the actual hammer of the forge. And he's banging the place, kind of. He's not forging anything. He's just banging the place with a hammer. You guys are left in the kitchen.
more things change, the more they stay the same.
It's bad, Lucas. This is really bad. You weren't there, man. You didn't see what happened.
Why is everything always so doom and gloom, man? Look, the heart is beating again. We have a victory.
A few more victories like that, and we're gonna lose. What happens the next time there's a threat like that and we have to face it? We can barely win with 15 and we're supposed to go out there with what, 5?
So what,
That's all that's
want to
left.
just roll over and die?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's not looking good.
It doesn't have to look good. We just have to confront it.
Confront it how?
Any way we can. Every way we can.
I don't think we're gonna win. I don't think we can win. Enemies like that. Where's Bison at? I saw him get swallowed, absorbed. It's been 2 weeks and he's still not back. Who's the guardian of the forest? What's our pack? What does the name of our pack even mean at this point?
Just because our pack's name was Defenders of Bison, doesn't mean we cease to be just because Bison hasn't been around.
Been around. He's dead, Lucas.
You can't kill spirits like that.
Like
the
what?
Umbra is a weird place. Things don't just die. Giving up on him, that will let him die. But you...
I don't know. If there's ever a way to kill a spirit, what I saw happened, that's how one dies.
I think Alina forgot the kettle on the fire, and the whistle is whistling, and she doesn't hear it.
Is anybody gonna take it out of the fire?
I think...
Alina was silent the whole time you were speaking. Suddenly, when the conversation heated up, she left in her room for a second. Then she comes back with the suitcase, and as Michael says that Bison is dead, the suitcase drops out of her hands.
She didn't even know.
The kettle is whistling, but she's gonna totally ignore it. Pick up the suitcase again. Come close to Alek. Your mother is a vampire slave now. Make sure to save her from the torment that she has in the woods. Then she will turn to Lukas. Take care of the house. And she's gonna walk for the door.
Where are you going?
She will turn very slowly. I don't know. Away.
You can't just leave.
Why not?
Victor just died.
It's one of the reasons I'm leaving.
We need everyone we can. Why you can't just leave like your grandma did?
I can't help you, Alek. I'm useless.
What do you mean you can't help us? Well, what happened 2 weeks ago? No one has even explained to me what's happened. What happened with the heart?
We failed, Alek. Accept it.
We didn't fail. The spider has been banished. The heart beats again.
With what cost?
What cost? Someone tell me what happened.
Describe yourself physically, Lukas.
So Lucas kind of looks like he has mange now. He has burn scars all over his body. When he's in lupus form, his fur is in patches and just bald spots all over. Yeah, we confronted the Bonar that had corrupted the place. He didn't want to listen, so
He was still
had
there?
to die. What? No.
He
Bonar
was
is
still
dead.
there. He was what in the Umbra for years.
I don't know if he showed up or what, but when we went into the Umbra, he was there.
He's dead, and you said you banished the Weaver spirit.
Yeah,
And why are you patchy?
because it cocooned me and like ripped all my flesh off.
Oh, that just about explains it.
Yeah, and that's fucking wolf that had a wrong idea messed with my head. I still don't feel right.
So what happened after that? What happened to her? Why is she leaving?
Honestly, I don't know. But it's not like we're slaves to each other. If we want to go do something, we go do it.
But we need everyone here now. What, 14 are dead. We can't have people wandering off. I know Johan's having a moment out in the garage, banging stuff. But he's like 4 years old, so that's fine.
Oh yeah, you think if you keep someone here against their will, they're gonna be any help?
Not against their will. We still need people. It's only get worse. Are there like rumors back at the lake? Some kind of like spirit is haunting the place. We need to figure out what's happening. It's been abandoned. How much? It's only a matter of time before another spirit rises to take care of.
Well, then we'll banish that one too.
I learned what happens when we don't go in with full force. And we can't have full force if we're scattered, Lucas. And someone turn off that effing kettle as like he picks something up and like just like throws it to try and knock it off the stove.
Hey, the last thing she said was to take care of the place. Don't be throwing stuff around. Come on, relax. Yeah.
Doesn't matter if she's not even here to look.
Alina, you're at the door on the doorstep, or did you close the door behind yourself?
They will keep saying the same stuff, and eventually, yeah, I will close the door behind me.
And you hear this bang, shit, bang, 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 bang. And finally a bing, like bing, la, bam, bam, boom, boom. And Johan exits this little house, the forge, in glabro form. And he sees you. He turns back to human. He walks towards you. Softly.
Oh, I will open my arms into an embrace, like how you embrace a child.
Yeah. And he crashes into your arms. And he howls. He cries, he shouts, he just rages in homid form. And you look at your suitcase. Right, we'll leave that scene here. I'd like to switch location. Maybe it's maybe it's just the next day. I think Alina isn't gone to Warsaw, if that's where she was headed. Possibly you met with with Fabiola, and she informed you that there is a big moot coming, and that if you were to go to town and study for a while to the city, it'd be good at least to attend that last moot and make sure to be in on the latest status quo in Puszcza, but at this point you're so it's just a reason for Alina to hang around a little bit more. Possibly you're making the tour of places. You go. Alina could. What if, for example, the reason for her to be at the heart of the forest was to pay a visit to the Berliners, to the wolf pack, and see actually as well the results of what it means, with the heart of the forest beating, how it's looking on the other side, the umbral side and stuff. Sounds good, Alina?
Okay.
And there, the spirit court is, and not only the spirit court itself. I mean, not only the locals, are very active. It's a very lively place now, spiritually speaking, spirit-wise. But there are as well like delegations from other places, heralds coming from abroad, and foreign spirits come sort of like to acknowledge, to make pacts, to make deals, all sorts of spiritual chiminage happening with the place newly reactivated. Spirits are all over the place now, trying to make the best of those times, And the particularity of with the session as they come and go, we can define more. A couple. I didn't define many of those spirits yet, but there is the naiad. The naiad will be the. She's the spirit of the creek. Yeah, she's the spirit of that small stream that's running through the heart of the forest. And yeah, she'll be the sort of like the spokesperson for the spirit court. Yeah. And it happened that the spirit court has sort of like elected Lukas as the sept leader. At least from their perspective, from the perspective of the spirit court, they want Lukas to be the representative of the Garou species, yeah, of the Garou. And most lesser spirits there that I don't know what tongue they speak. They don't all like talk primal Garou tongue, or they don't talk Polish, or but they have ways sort of like to make their in the Umbra you can see feelings, you can there you have a sense for other ways to communicate, and everyone in the spirit court is calling Lukas father. And they all refer to Lukas as their father, and they are his children. And the naiad girl, as a spokesperson for the court, she's sort of proud of that. She's happy for Lukas, although she may be a bit. What's Lukas' general? How do you take that?
He's very overwhelmed by it. He feels like he can't live up to it, but he doesn't say anything about it. He's just ready to try his best.
You see, there are delegations coming from all over Puszcza. They come to see you, ask in the Umbra, yeah? It's sort of like there's a series of rat spirits and rodent spirits, local, lesser jagglings. They want permission either to join the court or have access to some of its resources, or share information. Even the rat spirit from your hideout, the one that accepted to let to empty the attic, that local rat queen. She comes, yeah. She wants to join that court. This is the place to be now in Puszcza. All the little ones, yeah.
Yes, all who recognize the wild and Luna are welcome here.
So is there like a moot happening at our cairn?
Not a moot of spirits, a spirit moot. kinda. But I think at this point, it's like you had this long day. I think the three of you like trying to get a sense of that new landscape. See that yes, the heart is actually operational, beating. You went through loads of chiminage, trying to help the naiad girl to settle differences, adjudicate, various differences, and and yeah, busy day on the umbral side of things. And when you come back to the physical world, the three of you, you're there. It's early evening, and you have two visitors. Two Garou. Come from the mouth of infinity.
Two survivors.
Solid Poe and Her Majesty the Queen. Solid Poe, Lupus, Philodox, Heart Warden, and Her Majesty the Queen, though it's a boy, Homid Ragabash, Child of Gaia. Old pals of that guy who you had confronted with the silver ingot, the moot back in the days.
Ah,
They lost 3 of their guys at Lake-caern.
And he was one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, Snout, yeah. Died there.
Marked by destiny.
Oh, marked by destiny. That's right. Now Solid Poe and Her Majesty the Queen are here. They announced themselves, they howled before entering the bone, the territory of the cairn proper. They went through the proper Salam Alek and, let themselves be introduced, and I guess there is a howl, to let them know that they can proceed and enter the bone and join the center of the cairn. Yeah. And those 2 guys, they're late 20s, both Polish guys. They look tired. They look sorry, a bit out of place, and childish somewhat, but they're here. And Solid Poe, the Lupus Philodox, addresses you guys. Let's say that we are all in Homid form, right?
yeah.
Johan is there too. By the way, I cut the other scene before, but we didn't take the time to. My bad. To talk about Victor. Maybe it's the time now. I don't know. And they say, yeah, Solid Poe. He goes. Hi. How is it going? All good at yours?
We've been better. How about yours?
Well, we lost people at Lake-caern.
Everyone lost people.
I think at this evening the red tears, the 5 red tears are in. There's 3 of them. Lupus, 3 homid. And young tree, they are in the village in Białowieża. And the other Lupus is hanging around with the Berliners somewhere on the territory around. So there is only you with Johan. This place is wild, as in proper wild. And we can't sleep there. We just can't sleep. It's too busy. It's busy non-stop. Can you sleep here? Is it good? You okay? I mean,
It's good.
It's pretty wild too here, yeah?
Yeah, but it's a little calmer, you could say.
We've heard the news. The heart. It's fixed. You made it?
Yeah, we
Only
ran
wish
a great weaver spirit out of here.
we wish Marked by Destiny could have been here to see it.
Look, we are not here to play games with words or hidden intentions. I am Heart Warden. He is a child of Gaia. We care. We care for life. We thought we were doing the right thing when we took over that fisherman's lake. But like it's not clicking. Something is not happening. The spirit court there. Well, we came to ask, like, how do you guys do it? Because they just won't they won't respond. Like there isn't dialogue. Like how is you knew Granak a bit, yeah? What did he do?
We didn't know him that well. Met him once or twice. Perhaps you should go ask him, find him.
Well, that's the... We were hoping you could tell us where he is. People sort of have lost track of the man. Some say he just left the country. Others say they saw him last in the village in Białowieża before he vanished. I mean, if he knew something, he took that secret with him, and we We may have rushed a bit things by quote unquote letting him go.
You think it would have been better for you to force him to stay and tell you whatever you wanted to know?
Yes, kiddo, we understood you know better. Like we said, we're not here to play with words or intentions. There is a power there. The place looked appetizing, alright? But we may have tried to bite at too big a piece of cake for us. It's not really digest. There is a rift there. The cairn opens onto a place we have not been able to access. The draft is too strong. Pushes us out. It reeks of the wild. That place all around the fisherman lake in the Umbra, it's literally infested. You're just infested with wild spirits. And there is a spirit leader, the cairn is there's a patron there. I don't know what seems to have been there forever. A carp. Golden carp. In that lake in the Umbra attached to the cairn. And it has started to devour other lesser spirits. To try and maintain, police the place itself. Maintain some kind of balance. But even it cannot keep up. Help us, please. We're out of our depth. And we feel we owe you as well.
Why do you owe us?
Because some of us had bigger mouth. And big mouth and big words and attitudes, and now they're dead, and we don't want to repeat that scenario. We want to go. We want to move forward. We want to build a bridge between our cairns.
Yes, we've been too long divided. We need to work together in all things, not just when it's convenient.
In the meantime, you're welcome to sleep here.
Thank you. It's this vibe there. I don't know how he managed alone. Why is it called the Fisherman's Lake? Was he a fisherman?
I think so.
I mean, this place is making it's not good to stay there too long. It's just overwhelming. There is a buzz, a mantra going, pouring out of that rift. We just cannot bear that anymore. We'll just try to keep the place under observation, but please help us together find a solution. Maybe get hold of Granag again and bring him back.
And what if Granag wants his cairn back?
Well, he's welcome to have it. This is a nightmare. This place is a nightmare. It's not that you just simply by being a nature's lover, you can just sustain the wave. It's intense. It's proper wild.
Has it been getting worse since you got there, or
I don't
as soon
know.
as you got there did it hit?
Has not been that long, just a month, you know, to a couple months. The carp, she's getting mad. Something must be done. This is like a ticking bomb again. And it can only attract unwanted attention if it's left like, you know, unhinged like that. It looks like, I don't know. Someone call it the heart of the wild. You know? Well, I guess we'll just crash here for the night, right?
You're good.
They shapeshift to Lukas. And they collapse. they just crash.
Elena, you have a gift that you use to communicate with people you've met before, right?
What?
You don't know that.
You don't know that?
I mean, did Alina communicate that to the group?
No.
No. Oh. I guess pulling back. Does anybody know of a way to contact Granag?
No.
Well, apparently you're the daddy of spirits, Lukas. You talk to some of your kids. Maybe they have an idea.
Well, they're all right here. We can ask them.
I think that's
I mean, I'm not quite sure what Speaker of the Sept means. I mean, pretty sure that just means you guys tell me what you think and then I tell other people. It's not like I'm some kind of, what would you say, like despot that makes all the rules.
well, they still just want to hear from you.
I don't want to do it that way.
Well, either way, you're the only one they want to listen to.
You want to roll? You want to go in the Umbra and ask for service? You know, Alina can ask, and if you back her, you know, it's not like no one but you can address the court. You know, it's not the.
Yeah.
Do we want to cross over?
Sure. Hopefully it won't be as difficult as last time.
Hopefully.
Yeah, the gauntlet is gentle now. No rolls needed and stuff. The change is fresh still, and there are and anyway, everywhere in the Umbra, the Weaver left its mark, yeah, and it has a function as well. I mean, all the Weaver's web, it's an extension of the gauntlet, yeah. The gauntlet is what separates pockets of realms. It's what creates relief and geography in between the realms. The Weaver holds the worlds from each other.
Before you go, guys, and you do anything, I'm not gonna help these people. Not join you crossing the gauntlet.
Why?
I see. So we are back there.
First of all, I'm not gonna help people that they didn't listen. And there is no reason to tell them because they're not gonna listen again. They robbed someone his home. And now they play, oh, I didn't know. That's the first reason. Second reason, I don't believe that I'm capable of helping anyone. And I want to stay out of the gauntlet for some time. That my reasons are okay with you, Alek. Shouldn't you looking for your mother instead of take her and go have a normal life somewhere? Find your other family maybe, instead of helping ungrateful people. I told you that your mother is a slave to a vampire. What are you doing?
I'm doing my job, Alina. I'm doing what I was raised to do. You talk about normal life. I don't know any other life than this. I haven't even been to school.
You don't know to help your family?
I have things. I have priorities.
And you have priorities to help people that they rob a place because they were hungry for power and they fucked up things once again. You are the corrector of our other people's mistakes. Whenever a Garou makes a mistake, should we call Alek to fix everything?
If I have to. I'm not gonna give up.
I see.
Just like your grandma. Just like your grandma. Abandoned the tribe. Abandoned her sept when we needed her.
Sure. Whatever suits you.
You wanna go run away and play normal? Guess what, Elena? We're not normal. None of us in this. There's two people who just transformed into wolves and they fell asleep on the ground. That's not normal.
I see.
So you go play pretend. You go, what? Live in a city. All that filth.
I will play pretend. You play pretend as well. Because I'm
living.
What? Yeah, sure. That's why you left Victor die. You want to rule one day, and you left our brother to die.
Don't you put that on me?
Of course, I will put it on you. You destroyed Bison.
I tried to save Bison.
I have nothing left in my life, Alek. And yes, it's your fault as well.
My fault.
You're as incapable as I am.
You don't know how hard I fought. I thought Victor get ripped apart. I tried to save him. Don't put his death on me.
I wish he was there, not you, Alek.
Well, guess what? He's dead. I'm not. You just have to deal with it.
I am dealing with it.
No, you're running away from it.
That's how I deal with it.
That's how your grandmother dealt with it. And look what happened. She wasn't around to lead. She let the Shadow Lords take power. She let Bison be sealed.
What you did for the...
What I did, I tried to
You
take down
left.
the horn.
You left them to take Bison when we withdraw from the challenge.
I regretted that. I apologize for that.
Everything is your fault. Don't you see?
Everything.
Most of it. You're as useless as I am. Many stuff are my fault as well. Don't confuse me. Bison was right to give up on us. Garou don't listen. You don't listen. I don't listen. Nobody
didn't give up.
listens.
Bison didn't give up.
Where is he then?
I don't know, but he didn't give up. He was there. We called for him and he was there. But you're giving up. Suitcase packed. Where are you even going?
I don't know. I'll find Granak and tell him to come take his home back.
And these two are gonna let him have it. Because they're trying to do better. They made mistakes. They recognize they made mistakes.
They kick him already and they open the rift. They're destroying the forest and we always try to fix it and we destroy it even more.
The rift already could have been open. And Grand Egg was keeping it contained. But they didn't know. Now they know.
They didn't care. They only wanted a nice place for them to live. They didn't think of the consequences that their actions will have.
Lukas.
They destroyed the heart of the forest. It was the same guy that was here. They abandoned this cairn, and now they're gonna abandon that cairn as well.
Lukas.
No hope.
Johan. Talk sense into her.
I think I need to talk sense into both of you. You both need to stop taking personal shots at each other. Okay? Okay. We don't listen? I agree. Nobody listens. Let's make it official. As Speaker of the Set, you, appointed Alina, are pack leader. What are we doing? Make the decisions.
I'm not making a decision about anyone. I'm leaving.
Just like that.
Just like that, Alek. Just say that I'm dead as well.
But you're not dead.
I am inside. Can you understand that?
That we need you.
For what?
They heal the forest. They heal the forest more. Help find
the
Grand
forest for the damage our kind is causing by mingling with stuff.
Then be better. Educate our kind. Do something.
I tried to do something. I almost died.
14, 15 Garou died trying to do something. Victor died trying to do something. I almost died trying to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Using that as an excuses to tap out.
Sure. Name it however you want. I accept everything. You wanna call me coward? Call me coward. You gonna call me failure? Call me failure. You gonna call me traitor? Call me traitor if that suits you.
Johan is crouched, his face buried in the mane of Grandfather Wolf. And he's just trying to focus on... Yeah, Johan turns into Lupus. And with Grandfather Wolves, they leave. Possibly Yagal is inside Grandfather Wolf at this point as well. They just leave the place for now. They leave after the two that came, Solid Paw and Her Majesty the Queen. You see that they woke up and they just try to sidle their way out of the bone and just exit, as in like in tails down, and sorry for themselves and to have triggered such a mess at the cairn of someone else. And they are not going to sleep here tonight. And so Johan and Grandfather Wolf are in Lupus form, as well as are going after them. Two Lupuses, going after two Lupuses. So only the three of you are left there at this point.
Victor wouldn't want you to leave.
But he left me.
He didn't leave you. We had a mission to do.
If I communicate with Granak, will you be off my back and let me go?
Are you going to come back?
You live in my fucking house. Of course one day I will be back.
Oh, okay. I'll let it go.
Alina will sit down, try to focus and meditate. And she's gonna try communicate with Granak through mind speak. I have to receive a willpower damage. And I have to roll some dice.
All tens.
So I'll keep the difficulty for myself and tell you that all you can I don't know how it works. You open a channel, you tag the memory of Granag, your memory of Granag, you tag that in that channel, and you shoot that ID to wherever it's meant to, you know, connect, wherever Granag is at this point. And it's like a line, you know, you throw through some kind of overmind that reaches into kind of alternate plane of consciousness, and you keep on that line as if you were a fisherman yourself, you know. And you try to fathom that space, that distance, that it's hard to know how deep you know, your message was sent, how far it went. But all you get back isn't an answer. You don't know where this stuff is coming from. This as if you were fishing junk rejected by the tides at sea, you know? There is images and impressions of the foam that forms, the wave beat the beaches, old plastic toys, puppet heads worn out, pieces of clothes and one shoe. Everything seems to have been washed out by the tide at sea and spent decades being worn out by the beat. Somewhat this collection of impressions, and what are they? Are they Granak's memories? One thing you see rising from the sea is a dark presence with as many eyes as a spider can have. That's the last thing you see. And you sort of like cut the line, because you realize that figure with this collection of eyes has pinpointed you.
We'll stand up. Sorry, I couldn't do it.
What'd you see?
Dark figure with many eyes. I don't know what this means. I don't know where he is, or if he's dead or alive. Sorry, I can't be of any more help.
Did it look at all familiar?
Familiar, I will not say. It resembles spider eyes, but apart from that, no.
Another spider?
Maybe it's the same, maybe it's something else, maybe just my fears. It's a
Same.
procedure through dreams after all, so maybe it's just a nightmare. I can't reach him. I can try again if you want in some time, but I believe it's gonna have the same exact result. And whatever this thing is, if it exists, already knows our location. So I didn't want to give you more on that. Maybe he's dead, or possessed, or I don't know.
Thank you, Alina. You did good.
I will switch scene here. There's gonna be only Alina at Fabiola's house, as you're on sort of like, you know, getting your last things before you go to Warsaw. Granny's there, pancakes and all. The cats in the house. The bed is down nicely.
Yeah.
The vibe is eternal. The stove is hot. The massive oak table is as good as new. Though it took some varnish, you know. It's winter outside. -15. It's not as green as on the picture now. It's Polish winter. And she's not alone. She greets you as you enter, just as she's serving tea to Leonard.
Tea.
Tea.
It's only tea on the cup.
And he goes, he sips.
Alina shows her frustration, but then she says, I guess it's better than that you are here as well. I take a seat on the table.
Welcome, my love. How have you been? All set and ready?
Yes. Why is he here?
You could ask him yourself. I mean, Leonard, I think that question was addressed to you, darling. And he goes, I'm here wherever I want to be. I'm here for the pancake and the tea, the warm stove. It's too cold outside.
Oh,
I'm
so
here.
you came just for breakfast.
And he goes, he puts down his cup on the big oak table and she answers for him. No, Alina. He came for you. He says, yeah, Fabi, yeah, I can do that. I can do it. Nah, I came to say goodbye. Enfin, no, I mean, like, good luck. Good luck. I heard you go to the city soon. It's gonna be something. I hope you make the best of it. Before you go, I just wanted to let you know. I wanted to ask if I could lead the forge again. Take care of the house. Once you're away.
Like how you used to take care of the house?
No. I mean, like, for real. Like, when I say, like, lead the forge, like, you know. I think if we get things sorted, Alina, I really could make a comeback, you know. I mean, my arm is fucked up. I know I can't just work like I used to, but I could be useful, you know. I could. Look, kiddo. He looks at. He just flashes like a gaze, his gaze at Fabiola. She turns her back to him and goes back and mind the pancakes on the stove. And he just grabs your eyes like as if he was about to break into crying, but suddenly he swallows and says, I've never was your dad, you know? I'm not your dad. Do you know?
Yeah, you treated me like shit, but...
I mean, your real dad is someone else than me. That's what I meant.
What? Oh, what? What?
You're 18 now, yeah? Past 18? You should know, I mean... We kept that from you... Because the truth is fucked up, Alina. But, It's fucked up, it's fucked up. I'm sorry. We thought we have to keep you, you know, to protect you from the truth. Because the truth hurts. But if you
Who
go...
is we?
What? Fabi and me. Fabiola, she keeps, you know, pouring pancake on the... You know, she keeps cooking. She doesn't turn her back to... Well, I think, yes. She just throw that wooden spoon into the bowl and she turns her back, washing her hands on her apron. This massive, you know, bear-like woman puts her weight on the table. Yes, we, Alina, me and Leonard, we lied to you because we
Why?
because we love you, because we didn't know that if you could, you know, buffer that. Your dad, your real dad, is not Leonard. Leonard is the man who had to pay for the fuck-ups of your real dad. Do you understand?
How can my real father be worse than Leonard?
Because he left you. He abandoned you. And Leonard goes, do you remember the accident I had at the forge? You were just a kid. You were 6 years old or so. Then I was like mentally like fucked up. I started to drink, beat your mother. Enfin, well,
Yeah, I would prefer that you will abandon us as well.
but Alina, she was seeing someone, and that someone is your father.
I don't understand.
And this guy, his name is Janek, Patron. He lives in Warsaw now. Your mother, she had a child with that man, and it's you. But he didn't want you. And he kept fucking around with Julia, your mother. He was messing with her. He tried to destroy her life because she wanted to keep you. And one day the two of them, they went to the lake on the cliff. And I think he pushed her. But I'm not sure if he did it or not. I arrived too late. Carrying you. And he disappeared forever. Just like she did. And I was left with you. And I lied to you. Because that's fucked up and you can't say that to a young girl like you were, and... But now you're a woman. And you're going to the city. So I thought, and you're going to this fucking city where this man is somewhere. He's in there somewhere. He's just don't know. I thought you'd better know. That's That's it, Alina. I'm not your dad. I love you. I was fucked up. I couldn't cope with all of that. I kept drinking, and but it's over now. I mean, it's a bit late, but it's over. Got your back? Got your back? Trust me, I've got your back.
Alina will temporarily ignore him and turn again to Granny. You knew about all this stuff and you didn't tell me anything. You knew about this man existing and you didn't do anything about it.
If you were me, what would you have done? She says.
Take his head and put it on a pike.
Leonard and Fabiola, they laugh. The cat jumps on the table. The tea goes clank. It's like there's motion. Pancake burns. I think everyone low. Well, she goes. Yeah, I wouldn't expect less from you. I guess that's what I should have done. I guess.
It's not funny.
No, I know. And they laugh. They just can't hold, like, it's been like 13 years of keeping the truth from you, and this sort of like unload, But Leonard goes and put the pan away, throws the burnt pancake through the window. He cleans the table as Fabiola she sits her big ass on a small chair, and she just like lunges forward, crouched, and suddenly abated, and she's trying to reach your hands with one of her hands. Don't cut this man's head before you hear his side of the story, at least.
Have you heard his side of the story? Or he just killed your daughter, my mother, and you didn't do anything about it?
We don't know if that's... Look, Leonard was confused. He was drunk that day, and they had an argument on the cliff, and she slept, and she just...
Don't throw human crap at me. You have ways to find the truth. Why you didn't do anything? Okay, you didn't want to tell me. Okay, why you didn't do anything? Why you didn't uncover the truth? Why you didn't do anything? You were busy with something else?
I don't know, Alina. The shame? Maybe... I don't know. I know she was my daughter. It's just I'm not the kind to go and weigh justice on people and...
Okay, you just accepted it.
Yes.
Like you accepted. Okay. Your daughter was dying. There was the murderer maybe on the loose, and you were what? Howling in the moon?
Yes.
Okay, it's like you people are trying to push me away. I don't know what are you doing. I was thinking to be back for the summer vacation. I don't want to see you again. Either of you. No, you cannot be at my fort. You cannot be at my house. I don't want to do anything with you. Anything.
It's fine, Alina.
Can you tell me now? Why? To drive me crazy? To push me to kill him? You know exactly how I feel. You know the rage. You know everything. Why are you telling me that? It was your job, not mine, to deal with it. It was your responsibility, not mine.
I'll let it go.
Oh, yes, because you're so above it. You let it go.
My
Like you let the
rage,
forest go.
my rage had to be redirected to somewhere else.
No, somewhere else. Yes,
And
yes. Right.
otherwise it would have corrupted me to the point of no return.
At the point of no return.
And that
Okay,
point
good.
of no return is your next stop, Alina.
My next stop. Yes, yes.
Now this is your story. And it's your responsibility to write what's coming next. But one of the main chapter and one of the highlight of your story is going to be what you do when you are at this point of no return. Do you let yourself be consumed and corrupted? Or do you find a way? And it's different for everyone. And it burns, and it's more fucked up than any possible compromise there could be. There is no solution. There is no quick fix. But when you meet that man, if you want to, what you do with your rage, it's yours. I knew at the time I was getting tricked by another kind of spirit that would have used that rage against me. And it did. And that's why I have this. And she shows her skin, and her skin cancer isn't going too well. That's the price I paid.
You always know more. There's always more lies. Or there is more, let me rephrase it, hidden truths. Because you don't lie, you just hide me stuff.
You can't
Or
get
my
your
life.
head around that people can't know everything, yeah?
They cannot know anything. Okay. I will ask you one last thing. And you better tell me the truth this time. And it's not gonna have to do anything with me, you, Leonard, and whatever fuck ups this family has in the past. Okay? Do you know what is happening to the Fisherman Lake? Do you know how Granak was keeping the rift closed?
Some of it? Leonard seems confused. He goes like in a Simpson episode. I'll think about what I'll do if I don't get the forge back. If I mean, he goes. Maybe I'll have a pee outside. What are you talking? What are you guys talking about? And she says, "Don't more."
Nothing that concerns you.
Say again. What did you say?
Nothing that concerns you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. He opens the door, it's minus 15 outside. He goes refresh himself. The door closes. Temperatures comes back. It's too warm in here. Still smells of burnt pancake. The cat tried to exit as the door was just about to close and realizes it's too cold outside, and now it slipped into towards the sleep, the bedroom. She goes, yeah, Granag is a secretive one as well. Possibly he's not aware of the whole truth of every matter as well, and is as ignorant in certain matters as anyone is. So he had his... He's an Irishman, yeah? You know that. He lost everything back there. He never wanted to say it. He feels guilty for it, for sure. Felt guilty for losing his entire family for something he had done. And he said that he tried to redirect someone else's attention towards him so to save his kind, but it seemed that he fell. He failed. He only managed to get the wrong attention on him, and basically he's been on the run and hiding at the mouth of infinity. He was just there hiding. He always said to me on the bad days when he was drunk, I'm a coward, I'm a coward, I'm a coward. Yeah, he has a hard one to carry as well. Yes, we all do. But he found somewhat in that place a way to hide. He could, be removed from existence there, and his trackers, his hunters, could not find him there. I guess now that he's been kicked out, he's hiding somewhere else. Somewhere very remote, I hope for him. I don't know what's after him. Something unnatural.
A demon of some sort.
Something unnatural. It's hard
So you don't know how he was keeping everything together there?
No.
Or where this hideout of his right now might be?
Well, he has this good friend in Białowieża. That's the first place I'd be looking for. And I think it's the only person he actually had a friendship with. Apart from the birds and a couple Garou.
Okay.
Tadeusz, the painter. In Białowieża. So Białowieża is the little... The little town, in the middle, right between the heart of the forest and Lake-caern, there's this little village of like,
yes,
couple hundreds inhabitants, maybe up to 1,000 in the 80s. Nowadays, it's a bit more. In 21st century, it's a bit more. So it's complicated. But, so there's this little town. And there's a painter. But not just like any painter. Like a famous painter. Polish surrealist.
you said his name was Tadeusz.
Tadeusz.
Tadeusz, okay.
Tadeusz Kantor. And this guy is a legend. He's having a hard
Okay.
time, you know, piercing internationally because of communism still. But soon he will be a world phenomenon. And he paints weird. You heard of his painting, you never saw them for real, you know. He paints all sorts of surrealistic, phantasmagoric pictures. Oil paintings. Yeah, man, Lina, I think you could... I mean, if you really wanted to... What are you after?
What do you mean? What I'm after?
Do you want to just say hello to the man?
No, I will pass this information to my friends because they want to help them out of Infinity. And Grana can have his house back. And his hideout, as it seems. He can have it back. So I would like to tell him that he can have his house back so he can go back and fix it again. I owe them that much. Now, if you will excuse me, I would like to say goodbye to my childhood memories.
Please yourself, woman. She takes a cat on her lap, another cat. And she tries not to scratch her skin. All right, take a break here. We'll take 5. And we'll all reconvene for a scene together. Everyone to yes, because well, there is a big mood. There is a whole that's what Fabiola will tell you before to give you the option. You can attend the moot or not, Alina. Every Garou...
Yeah, if I want to meet with Alek and Lukas, and I know that they're going to be there, I want to tell them about the painter and everything. So I really don't want... Alina really doesn't want to attend any mood and have any more of Garou.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
She's not ready for it yet, but she's gonna go.
Okay. Awesome. All right, I see. Okay, we'll see you in 5. There is this big moot. Like they were the last moot you had was big moot as well, the same caliber. But couple werewolves didn't make it, you know, didn't attend. But here, like, every single one is there. They're all there. Every single Garou of the forest has joined. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21, 23, 25, 28, 30, 30. That's all that is left of Puszcza's last line of defense. 30 Garou have gathered at Lake-caern, at Red Rock again. Same fateful place where we saw Buffoon being beheaded. We had the Silver Ingot challenge going. We had a couple of challenges going between Garou, Moira, defying Velia. You had your initiation there. The Red Tears, Children of Gaia, were first introduced there and pledged their, you know, their belonging to the heart of the forest, Sept, and but now it's kind of like super dark, grave. It's acknowledging it's gonna be filled with rites after rites of departing, of parting. Of what are their names of those rites?
Isn't it the rite of renunciation?
No, when you say goodbye to the dead. The gathering for the departed. Yeah. So there is 15 souls to part with. And it's going to take a while, you know. The axe is a bit different. Some of the elders cannot attend because they are part of the departed. So the lineup for Ringmaster, Master of the Howl, Master of Challenge, Truth Catcher, Right Master, Caller of the Wild, and Fool has changed. It's just that no one could figure out who is meant to be the Master of the Howl. And so there is this to open the mood. There's this weird sort of like collective attempt at just howling together without a conductor and someone to sort of like, you know, ritualize the steps and you know, bringing all that together and the series of howls and it's not beautiful, it's fucked up, it's just the Ringmaster is Ophelia. Well, yet again. So she's once more the leader of her own pack and leader of the Sept of Red Rock. So she's the one sort of like holding it all together. The Master of Challenge, Truth Catcher, so our sort of like judge and adjudicator. It's Altar on Fire, Philodox Shadow Lord. The right master will be Yellow Tongue, Philodox Heart Warden from the Burn Them All pack, same sept. And there is a new Caller of the Wild, yeah, the elder in charge of the most dangerous rites, or the most hallowed prayers and rituals. The Caller of the Wild is Night Star, the Theurge, child of Gaia. The new pack leader of the Black Widow Mourners. Oh no, it's not the new pack leader. He was already a pack leader there. He's the leader of the Sept of the Cliff of Sorrow. I mean, delegated sort of like, how do you call, regent Sept leader, because supposedly the actual Sept leader of the Cliff of Sorrow is a starving remnant. There is a whole yet another, call it a side quest in Puszcza. There is the Cliff of Sorrow story. It could be a whole campaign of its own. So Night Star, the Theurge child of Gaia, is the Caller of the Wild, and the Fool will be that Ragabash Shadow Lord that escaped the Lake-caern, never speaks twice. And that Fool will be very foolish, very like just annoying, very aggressive during that mood. He's himself on not in the right mood, so he'll be making jokes about death, about undeath, about fate and fatality and the long defeat, and he'll be the one to introduce and sort of like remind everyone and at Puszcza that there is, that it's just all but a long defeat. And when most of the there is a figure that has been invited. There's a stranger. She shows up after the she's accompanied. But this figure shows up after the rites of for the departed are dealt with. You know, possibly when things have settled a bit, you know. And her name is Tamara. She's the actual leader of the Silver Fangs in Russia. So-called Russian Queen of the Silver Fang. And it seems sort of like a pretendant to the Silver Crown, the crown. Like, not exactly in the best term with well, it's not clear why she's called the queen, because there is a king, yeah, but she's in Russia and the king is in America. So maybe there's a different there, you don't know. Tamara Tvarevich. There was much howling, wailing, crying, self-beating and flagellation and gifts and offerings. All sorts of symbolic and spiritual gestures and rites were made for the departed. And everyone is kind of like, yeah, now on some kind of like another level, a bit defeated, a bit tired. It's late at night. That Tamara Tvarevich is that slim, tall, muscled, strong woman, 36 years old, and she looks a bit out of place in Puszcza. Like Ophelia, Ophelia, we know that she likes her gala dresses. Yeah, she keeps at it. She has this glitter, silvery glitter dress. She's a 60 years old woman, huh? She goes barefoot, I think, in the forest. She doesn't go on high heels. And she still has this gala dress. And her long silver hair. Just free. But this Tamara, she's as tall as Ophelia. Way younger, yeah. 36 years old. Long black hair, coiled and piled up on her head. Her cock. And there are some there's a silver net, yeah, over her head. Her hair. In very sort of like middle-agey fashion. She's dressed in white. And she has a grey cloak on those white clothings. She has a grey cloak with like very refined silvery patterns on it. And hanging at her belt, a medieval war mace. Stuff that, yeah, a skull crusher, proper, good old-fashioned mace, but one of a kind. Just refined, those most ornated kind. Just dangles at her belt. And Tamara Tvarevich. She's introduced by Ophelia, approaches the crowd, you know. 30 other Garou, you included. Under the moon. And she's sided by Marek, Wood Portent, Alek's father. In 1989, he's 40 years old. It's been 4 years that he hasn't showed up. And at this point in time and place, he wears a Russian military commando uniform. Like really, yeah. Heavy duty field operation commando uniform. With Russian insignias and stuff and military boots, the whole warrior, end of the 90s soldier, commando, really. Not just, yeah. And he's as austere as he's ever been. He barely acknowledges Alek amidst the crowd. He looks super serious and worried and concerned and looking way ahead, you know, just far. And he's sort of like mumbling stuff to himself. And Tamara, she goes, "Sisters, brothers." She looks at the children of Gaia from Russia. She looks at everyone else in the assembly. The concollation is approaching. Some of us are going. The world moot is to take place in the Black Forest, at the cairn of the Blood Fist. The Blood Fist. Your king will be present, as I, the Russian queen, will be, and others among you, among your elders. We will, as we shall, go and represent and on my way I thought I'd let you know all that our tribe, the Silver Fangs, we swore to lead with firm wisdom and informed authority. I am here to remind all of you that we, Silver Fang, are not reckless hotheads and turmoil lunatics. The Garou nation can and will rely on our ancestral knowledge of the ways, and the litany will protect us from the corruption of the worm. We wrote the litany together, and we will hold it together as a nation. We have made that promise as Silver Fangs, and we will hold it. And I swear, Russia is Poland's sister, and this forest we share. But certain things, that's Ophelia who took over. Certain things have to be clarified for Puszcza to go forward and for the sake of Falcon and in his name, we would like to make sure that everyone here understands what it means to be a Silver Fang. That you all here are in good hands under our guidance. Tamara steps back a bit. She clasps the shaft of her medieval mace, and Marek is just standing like a pike planted in the ground, severe, as if he was no sort of like inspecting, the place and people, and fathoming their mind and looking for a traitor. And Ophelia continues and she says, "This is why I, as elder of the Silver Fang of the forest of Puszcza, have decided to address the problem of Alek here."
Hello.
What problem? What did you do again?
You have brought shame upon Falcon's heritage, Alek. You have forfeited the right to invoke his name in defense of your deed. If you are remembered at all, it shall be as a cautionary tale, an example of what must never be repeated. Your actions have imperiled the very survival of the forest. You shattered the veil at St. Maccabe's Hill and led Darius to his doom. You disgraced me and my lineage before the Grand Moot in full view of all. You have never honored the litany, the sacred legacy of the ancient sages, the forebears of the Silver Fangs. You defied Moira, a leader in the heart of war, and slew her in cold blood. In doing so, you doomed her warriors, and 10 more of our kind perished as a result of your folly. Alek, your name shall be stricken from the annals of the tribe. The path of Falcon is closed to you forever, beyond your grasp. You have never sought the wisdom of your own auspice either, never heeded our traditions, nor sung our legends. You are no Galliard. Less still a Silver Fang Galliard, keeper of wisdoms, guardian of memory. Do's I, Ophelia, break no deal. Cast you out from the tribe of the Silver Fangs. You have utterly failed to grasp what it means to be Garou. Each tribe is but an aspect of a greater whole, each a reflection of the spirit of our race. Within this living balance, all have their role, all have their duty. When conflicts arises, we do not descend into anarchy. We have the litany, we have our protocols, we have the wisdom of ages to guide us. A Silver Fang must know this above all else. To understand the purpose of every piece, the function of every member. Yet you have been blind to see this truth, rejecting the reality given to us by the spirits. You will never lead, nor will you ever carry the voice of our leaders. If there is any path left for you, it may be one under the gaze of Gorgon. She mentions the patron spirit of the Black Furies. For it seems that injustice is the chain that binds your rage. We expect you to undergo the rite of renunciation with humility, let go of the petrified remnant of what you once were. Perhaps another patron spirit will take pity on you and grant you new purpose. Should you prove worthy, you may one day find welcome in the greater Garou nation once more. Until then, you will be forlorn. You will be stripped of all rights. You are forlorn. May your sept grant you mercy. May your sept help you find your way, shield you from straying ever further into darkness. Choose your new patron spirit wisely, or disappear forever. Heed well the oath such a pledge will demand of you. Your father didn't move a finger. And the heap loads of, it wasn't just her like talking. A majority of the Garou there have lost someone dear, and they hold you responsible for it.
I'm shocked. I look at you as well, like,
I didn't
How do you
even.
know that's how it went
I
down?
tried my best. Oh, jeez.
Who was there? Who was there to see how it went down? Anyone?
Yeah,
Or
there's
is it over
survivors.
hearsay?
Lucas, you're going down with him.
There's survivors from that day who fought with me against the corrupted spirit, who saw Bison in his last moments. There were people there who saw Moira try to enslave a spirit to do her will. And you come at me. You come at me to denounce me from our tribe as I stood for everything. Because I didn't listen to fanatical elders try to lead us to death.
Your father steps forward, his hand on his gun, sheathed, in his holster. And he says, I didn't raise you to be a self-righteous thinker. Well, I thought I did. But it appeared I failed. That is enough, and should be enough for me to resign from Falcon's. How can you even be my son? Fabiola resigned her role for way less than you. For way less. For the shame of having her pack being disbanded, she resigned Falcon. And you? What are you doing here? Run with your tail between your legs. Undergo the rite of renunciation with humility, like you were asked to.
If Falcon wants me out of this tribe, he can tell me it himself. I serve the spirits. I don't serve wicked elders who lost their minds decades ago.
Do I see Yellow Tongue?
Yeah?
I will yell. I tried to warn you last mood about this kid. It's out of his mind. You didn't hear me.
Yeah, Yellow Tongue, the Philodox Heart Warden.
Was the judge correct?
You talking about Altar on
Or
Fire?
it was the altar on fire. Yeah, altar on fire. So I will redirect to him, yeah.
Just yelling at a random guy.
Not to everybody, but I wouldn't want to focus on the judge.
What do you say to him again?
I tried to warn you about this kid last month. That he's a bloodthirsty murderer that justifies everything with killing. I tried to tell you to punish him correctly, to put him on a leash, but nobody listened.
Night Star, the lupus, the urge, child of Gaia, the caller of the wild, the elder in charge of spiritual stuff, steps forward. She says, maybe with a kind of raucous voice, like an old smoking woman, you know. Maybe it's just a matter of synchronicity. Maybe this kid needs to choose his patron spirit. Maybe he wasn't born under the right star and Falcon isn't meant. Falcon's way is meant for a few, chosen, wise. But once your rage is channeled and guided by the right patron, maybe wisdom will come. But I'm afraid, Alek, Falcon has been consulted, and your excommunication it's not happening by accident. Not only your ways have proven that you're not meant to be a Silver Fang, even if you were born one. But Falcon has spoken. Once you go and undergo the rite of renunciation, talk to it. You will see. As long as you're forlorn, no sept. You can be part of no sept.
Wait, who says that? I speak for the heart of the forest, and I say he can be there just fine. I don't care what all you say.
Yeah.
Like no one's made a mistake before. Oh no. Like no one's ever fallen in battle before. Oh no. You guys are acting like this has never happened before.
He made a series of mistakes. He killed innocent people. He brought doom upon us. He killed Moira at the wrong time, with the wrong cause, with not even a chance. He had the chance to challenge her, but he forgot that he serves Bison. He forgot that he serves the spirit, but then he remembered them again. What are you talking about?
I remembered I served the spirits. That's why I fought Moira. She tried to enslave Bison. I tried to free him.
Let's challenge him and win fair and square if you are under the Falcon.
I did challenge
Like
her.
our ways are. Yeah?
I
When?
did challenge her.
When?
At the dam.
Okay, are there any witnesses here? Oh, how convenient. I've been with him as a packmate sometime. He's not to be trusted.
I was there, I saw it, says Alta on fire.
And the red tier. There's a red tier guy. He was there too.
Bringer of Light, he died actually.
No, I think all of them were there.
There
one survivor.
There were a few, yeah. There were a few witnesses, but that wasn't a challenge. That was just defiance. and conflict and broke out in the middle of a war. Whereas the litany says that no leader should be defied in the middle of a war.
Even when the leader's telling you to do something stupid?
And who said she was my leader? And you talk? You ran away. Everyone else part of that party, they fought, and you ran away like a coward. And you come here to lecture me?
Okay.
You run
Like,
into
like
a
you're
trap.
like,
I do not run into traps. The
I ran
group
to save my
was
comrades.
split because of you.
Well,
There
what if your
was a-
leader told you to run into a trap?
Were you there, Lucas?
No, I'm just asking questions.
Ask Alek.
This seems like a stupid rule. Do what I say. What if what you're saying is not the right idea? Just because you're in charge means you get to tell people to go die? That seems really. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about that.
And who said she was in charge? Not my pack, not my sept, not my cairn. I didn't choose her.
She won the challenge.
For Red Rock, not the entire forest.
She
Yes,
still
the
was your
entire
elder.
thing.
She still was your elder by far. And leading her own troops in the battlefield. So the best way you find to help your comrades is to get rid of their general in the middle of a fight.
I saw the best way was to get rid of a crazy bitch. That's what I thought was the best way.
We've understood that, yes. Ophelia goes, it has been made clear now, and you've confirmed, Alek, that our decision is only right and best for you. For like I said, find the right patron spirit. Heed the oath such a pledge will demand on you. And you will find peace. But right now you're misled. Your spirit is somewhere else than where you think you are. You are split. Be careful. This is when the worm likes to get you. And your father, your biological father, is right. You should renounce Falcon with humility. Let go. This matter is over, she says. And the truth catcher, Alta on fire. She is right. And everyone here should understand that lesson. For Alek is showing us, in a weird way, what to do, how to be, who we want to be.
Do you even hear yourself?
I think Lukas here, the fool never speaks twice, Homid Ragabash Shadow Lord. escaped Lake-caern, former member of the forest, of the heart of the forest. Never speaks twice, the fool. He goes, I think Lukas here is having a second thought. I think he's confused what it means to be Garou. You not heard of something called survival? Do you think a wolf in the wild kills his father just for fun like that because he thinks he's thinking wrong? You're the fool tonight!
Survival? Is that why your entire cairn basically is dead? We found you wandering around the woods.
Oh my god.
The truth catcher, Alta on fire, master of challenge. The matter is decided. Alek's been excommunicated. Is not recognized anymore as a Silver Fang. And if there is any challenge to be officially announced, now I'll take the bet. And I'll facilitate the duels. But if you guys if you people would rather just throw words at each other, maybe we could do it in a more, I don't know. Call it a challenge. But arguing like dogs is in the way. This matter is over. If you're willing to risk your life and challenge someone else on a duel for it, or your whole reputation, your renown, risk chagrin for it, then challenge someone, like a Garou. Or just swallow your pride and learn the lesson. You are a young sept at the heart of the forest. You ought to be careful and learn, even from the mistakes of your elder, if there are any.
Oh, so you admit there are mistakes.
He said if there are any. Oh my god.
Is there anyone who wants to challenge? Anybody? There's a big, just like... There is anger. You feel that some would like to possibly, challenge Alek. But at this point, possibly the challenge is somewhere else in everyone's heart. To transcend this common hatred for what? Hatred of weakness, ignorance, cowardice, hatred of everything truly human or truly wolf. Plus the prospect of a world moot coming. The presence of the Russian Queen. Everyone is sort of like on keeping a low profile. No one will challenge directly anyone else. None of my NPC anyway will do that.
Why is NPCs?
My NPCs. But maybe your pieces Maybe
I know
Alina
that
wants to challenge Alek.
No.
Maybe Lukas wants to challenge, I don't know, Altar on Fire? Or The Fool, Never Speaks Twice?
No, they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. Lucas is more interested in trying to keep the pack from ripping itself apart.
Yes, there's that.
That would have been Victor's job.
Yeah, your Philodox is gone.
You know, gender aside, it feels like we lost our pack mommy.
He really was a Philodog, wasn't he?
And a child of Gaia. That's where the mood, more or less, you know, that's the highlight, obviously, of that mood. I don't think there'll be much, you know, war planning and nothing really concrete when it comes to working forward together and stuff. It's gonna end up on a sort of like a more sort of spiritual experience where everyone is reminded of the cost of mistakes and the even and the pain of accepting and moving forward and letting go and the burden of rage and trying to build a society fueled by that, fueled or polluted by that. It's a bit of a double-edged, you know, things. There will be until November. There is like so November is like 10th. So in 9 months later, the world moot is to take place. Yeah. And that Tamara, Russian queen. You. She's touring the septs and all that to you know, to organize the world moot, yeah. So you guys will have 9 months to spend between that time and between now and that and the departure for the world moot, because you guys will be going, you know. You guys will be going. Ophelia will, I think, at some point during those months, she will ask.
She will pick us.
You know, she will ask you to come with her to represent the forest, because you because the heart of the forest has been reanimated, and not only that, but after a few months, Bison will make her comeback.
Oh,
I see a reason. Okay.
And so your sept has definitely now earned its place, its name, and that's why she wants you to go with her. take a big moon bridge and cross the spirit realms. What's the name of those? The astral realm. The moon bridges, they go through the astral realm and right under the Luna's nose, and then you land in the Black Forest. When it comes to Alek,
I have a quick question.
Just one thing: you cannot go to the world moot if you don't pick another tribe. And if you're forlorn and you stay in the sept of the heart of the forest, that means that the whole sept is gonna be outlawed.
Not invited.
Yeah.
If he doesn't renounce his tribe, can he just like leave? Can he just go like on a solo?
Look, Falcon doesn't want you anymore.
Oh, it's like a breakup over text. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Falcon has made it clear they didn't come empty-handed. Huh? They had consulted. You can play the outlaw.
Wait, is it illegal to not have a tribe? To be tribeless?
Not illegal, but I mean, you'd be a nobody. Because a Garou, it's like every spirit, the principle of a Chiminage, yeah? The principle of cosmic balance is that every spirit is connected to a higher principle. And the patron spirit would be it's your link to Gaia, it's your link to the meaning of life. And without that connection, there is something essential in the Garou. I mean, most forlorn, they just wither. I think it's spiritual. It's not just like, you know, you're a cowboy. Do what you want.
Like spiritual starvation.
Yeah. I think it's grave, you know. So I invite you, if you really want to, I'm not going to tell you no, we cannot try that. It's gonna be, maybe what we can do is that one of those, well, it's a bit tricky because then I need to take you on solo. I don't have the time to take you solo now. I have too much stuff going on. But the thing is that if you want to go forlorn, yeah, I could try imagine something. So there is either that, but then no, I don't have the time to take you solo because I don't want to split again, or maybe have you played like half an hour and the other two, 2 hours and a half.
Fine. That's fine. So like if you were to stay tribeless, then like the whole sept can show up to the giant moon.
Yeah. The sept,
okay.
As long as you're forlorn, you cannot be part of the sept.
I think what tribe he'll probably go to next is Fenris, the Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was waiting for you. There is one night as you're, I don't know, probably aimlessly roaming the forest, trying to look for a sign, you know. And Yager, in the body of Grandfather Wolf, is walking at your side. It's Puszcza at night, yeah. And 3 figures come to you. Do you want Alina and Lukas to be there? I think that'd be nice.
Will Alina still be in the forest, or she went off to the city?
The bison is not back. Alina is not back.
I guess that's the question. Did Bison return yet, or no? Or is it like in that little gap in between his like resurrection and like still missing?
Your pick. For me, it doesn't matter. I just want to know if Alina and Lukas wants to take part in that scene.
Then I'll say that Bison is back at this point. That means everyone else is here.
If they want to.
Okay.
They want to, yeah.
Bon, alors let's say that the 3 of you are trying to look for a way to, I don't know, accommodate that new status quo. And wanna go? And Johan shows up with 2 other dudes. One is from the Burn-Em-All pack. The pack number 2 of the Red Rock Sept. And one is from the Black Widow Mourners. The first pack of the Cliff of Sorrow caern. It's Heavenly Gaze. Who was that Lake-caern survived the mayhem? Heavenly Gaze and Tongue of Cloud. Heavenly Gaze is a Homid-born Theurge. Gate of Wolf, yeah? Wolf brother. And Tongue of Cloud is a Lupus-born Galliard, Gate of Wolf. And the 3 of them accompanied, with the 2 of them accompanied by Johan himself, Lupus, Arun, Gate of Wolf. Johan, they keep silent, the 2 of them. The Theurge looks like, I think his nickname is well picked because Heavenly Gaze really looks on high. And as if he was looking through things, through people and into their mind. Like there are stars in his eyes. And Johan, he says, "Brother, let us help.
Johan?
Let us help."
Help with what? Who are these 2?
Alina, Lukas, Alek, meet Heavenly Gaze, Tongue of Cloud.
Hello there.
Evening.
We talked to Wolf. He thinks you're a match, goes Johan. I knew it, Alek. Join us, join Wolf's tribe. You'll find your way. That rage won't be a burden anymore. Once it's channeled, You'll be one. Everything is gonna make sense. And Heavenly Gaze approaches. Nearly sidles, sort of weirdly. And goes... And there is that camp. We have that camp. This offshoot of the tribe. A good bunch. Pure-minded guys like you. Like us. Our camp is gathering momentum. That camp is called the Cult of Fenris. We're looking for warriors like you. Fenris. Greatest warrior of all times. King Wolf's knight. The greatest of his servant. You couldn't hope for a better liege lord than Fenris himself. But as far as we're concerned, we have pledged allegiance to King Wolf, and we are the Wolf Brotherhood. But when Fenris calls, we answer as well.
Are they like waiting for a response from me?
So,
My own father didn't want me. They think I've done something wrong. I try to do the right thing every time. If Falcon doesn't see that, and those fools don't see that, then I stand with Wolf. I stand with Fenris. I don't know about this camp you're talking about. I'll have to see it first, but I joined Fenris.
A camp is an association of people with a common goal. It's not a place, right? Just between you and me.
Oh yeah, all right.
A camp is yeah, that's what, just that, yeah. Like-minded Garou from the same tribe, yeah. From it's a tribe thing.
A faction.
Mm-hmm.
Like a faction.
A sub-faction inside a tribe. What of your sept? Lukas, will you accept another Get of Wolf among us? Says Johan. Alina.
Not.
We need more warriors. If his rage is channeled, you will see. Everything will come right.
He doesn't understand his mistakes and correct them because he is young and he is excused to make mistakes. But he has to start learning from them and fix them. He still believes all what he did, he was justified. Maybe he will do the same mistake again. I hope he doesn't, and that he will have some humility to understand that he has not to do the same mistake again. But let's hope this is gonna be for the best for him.
I don't see how it could go wrong.
Yeah, you never do. Even though you're punished.
In all fairness, Alina, I do see what I did at that hill was wrong.
Do you? It's for the first time that you ever accepted.
I accepted it long ago.
You should have accepted it in front of everybody.
Screw them.
It's not screw them. You wanted to be a leader. A true leader admits their mistakes and takes on the punishment like a man. I hope you don't disappoint Wolf. Wolf helped me once. I owe him. He has my respect.
Then like turning back to the other group. Then what's needed of me?
Heart in your clothes.
Come again?
Your
My
weapon.
heart and my clothes.
Yes. Going back to the essentials. What we were always meant for. Be the warrior of Gaia. Be the spearhead of her vengeance. We need no more leaders. We need fighters that know what they do. Who have a cause. You don't need someone to think for them. You have a beast inside. It is not your enemy. We will show you the way. Johan is good at it. That was Heavenly Gaze, yeah, talking.
Then let's do it. Do it now. Make the Silver Fangs regret ever giving up on me. Make Falcon regret ever giving up on me.
So be it. All right. Well, they will do it. You know, there will be a ceremony. You'll have to go. I guess you had gone already through your rite of renunciation. There will be a ceremony.
I guess it's been a few months.
Yeah. Heavenly Gaze will guide you. You will meet Wolf. You will officially be, you know, intronized. How do you call? Yeah. And made a wolf brother. And there will be yet another initiation where you will be.
I don't think he would join that faction right away.
The Fenris?
I think he would join the wider tribe, but he wouldn't join the faction right away.
That's fine. Perfect. Okay.